Hello and welcome to the classroom. I'm Miss Kathy and this is Sue. And today our letter of the day is E. E is for envelopes in our preschool, pre-K, kindergarten class. I hope you're following along every day for a complete curriculum for your school year. And I hope you'll stick around till the end. We're going to make a big giant letter E. That's going to be our art project. And we're going to read a book called Millie Gets the Mail. Okay, Sue, it's time for us to get busy with our job. Our class job every day is to feed our fish. Here you go, Fred. Well, now that Fred's been fed, let's turn around and see what day it is today. The month is September, and let's reach into our can and see how we're going to count today. It says we're going to do our heads side to side. Can you do that side to side? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Today is September 26th. Can you say that? September 26th. If you want to know what day of the week it is, go up to the top. Today starts with T. Letter T says T. Like a ticking clock. So what day is it today? Tuesday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, now it's time to check the weather, so look outside and see what your weather is like today. Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it raining out there? Is it windy? Are the trees blowing? When I do like this, just shout out whatever your weather is. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. It's still kind of warm, so I'm going to put Weather Bear on shorts and a t-shirt and sandals. And what is the season? The season is fall or autumn. It'll start getting cooler. The leaves will start changing colors. We'll need long pants and a jacket before too long. But for now, this looks great. Well, that was our calendar and weather time, and now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is E. Can you say E? If your name has letter E, stand up. If your name has letter E, stand up. If your name has letter E, if your name has letter E, if your name has letter E, stand up. Well, today E is for envelopes. So here's an envelope. When you mail a letter, you put the letter in an envelope. And right here on this right corner, you put a stamp. So you pay money for a stamp. And the money goes to help the post office hire mail carriers and big machines that sort the mail. So that's what the money goes toward? It goes toward the post office and the things needed to deliver our mail. Well, I'm going to decorate my letter E today with stamps. So these are just paper stamps that I cut out, and you can get a copy of the lesson plan, parents. The link is below, but you could also use stickers, stamps or stickers to decorate your letter E today. Okay, so now that we can recognize letter E, let's practice writing it. To write a letter E, we're just going to make a line that goes down, and then we're going to go back to the top and make a line across the top, the middle, and the bottom. This is the big letter E. Let me show you how to write big letter E. You're just going to make a line that goes down, and then across the top, middle, bottom, down, top, middle, bottom. Make a line that goes down and then across the top and the middle and the bottom, just like this. Okay, so that's the big letter E. The little letter E doesn't really look like big letter E, does it? So to make the little letter E, we're just going to make a line that goes straight out, just like this. And then we're just going to make letter C. So just curve around. So it looks like a line that goes straight out and then a letter C around it. Let's practice the small letter E. Little E goes downstairs, so out and around, just like that, all downstairs. Out and around. Out and around. Squeeze it downstairs, out and around. There's the small letter E, and I know you're doing a great job listening and learning and practicing, so I'm going to cheer for you, and I'm going to give you a sticker for your handwriting paper. Well, let's talk about the sound that letter E makes. But first, I want to tell you that E is one of 5 special letters that we call the vowels. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, whenever we talk about a vowel, we get a visit from one of the vowel people, and here he is. This is my friend, Old Man E. Old Man E can't hear very well. When you speak to him, he's gonna say, "Eh? What did you say, Sonny? Eh? Eh?" Can you do that? Put your hand on your ear and say, "Eh? Eh? Eh? What did you say?" If you look carefully, you can see a letter E hiding in the picture. Can you spot the letter E? It's his ear. His ear looks like letter E. So I'm hoping when you see a letter E, you're going to remember Old Man E's ear. And what does E say once more? Eh? 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 Well, let's do a little blending practice. So yesterday we learned the letter D. Let's just very quickly put letter D with letter E. Let's blend these sounds together. Okay, so yesterday we learned that D says what? D, 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 D. And today we learned that E says eh, eh, eh. Let's blend the sounds. Make them go together. D, eh, de, de, de. Can you say that? Can you try? De. Very good. That's a blend, and that's the first step to learning how to read. Well, you did a great job today with our letter of the day time, and now it's time for math. And for math today, we're going to be counting some envelopes. Will you see how many envelopes I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 envelopes. 7 is the number that we're working on for this week. Number 7 looks like this. To make a 7, you draw a line that goes out, straight out, and slide down. Straight out, slide down. That's number 7. Do you want to try to write number 7? Just make a line that goes straight out and then just slide down. Straight out and slide down. This is number 7. Well, this week we've been working on a color, and that color is purple. P-U-R-P-L-E, purple, purple. P-U-R-P-L-E, purple is what that spells. Purple grapes on the vine, purple Kool-Aid's fine. P-U-R-P-L-E, purple is what that spells. We've also this week been working on a shape. The shape of the week is the trapezoid. Poor trapezoid has no top. He used to be a triangle, but now he's not. You can see that a trapezoid does look like a triangle with no top. Poor trapezoid has no top. He used to be a triangle, but now he's not. So a trapezoid is like a triangle with a flat top, no top. Okay, well, it is time for us to do something fun. We're going to learn about how we get our mail, how our mail is carried from one place to another place. If you mail a letter to Grandma, we're going to learn how it gets to her today during our social studies time. So this is an envelope, and here's some paper. If you want to mail a letter to someone, you'll want to get some paper, and you want to write your letter or maybe draw a picture. You want to put the letter into the envelope, and then you want to close the envelope. On the other side, it looks like this. You'll want to put the name of the person who's going to get the letter and their address. That's their city, their street number and name, and their city and the state, and there's a special number called a zip code. That helps the mail carriers to know just where the letter is supposed to go. Here at the top on the left side would be your name and your address. On the right side, you would put a stamp. You pay money for the stamp. It's not just any old sticker. It's a special kind of sticker called a stamp. The money that you pay will help to pay for all the many things needed to deliver the mail. Once your letter is ready, you can put it in the mailbox. Now, there are two basic kinds of mailboxes. There's a mailbox like this one, outside many houses. And there's a mailbox like this one, or these. These are many mailboxes. And you might see these if you live in an apartment, or if you live where lots of houses are together, they may have one of these at the end of the road or the entrance. So if you have your letter ready, you'll need to put it into the mailbox, whatever kind of mailbox you have. If it's this kind of mailbox, you have to put the flag up, stand the flag up so the mail carrier will know to stop here. There's a letter inside that needs to be picked up. So the mail carrier will come along and take the letter out of the mailbox. He'll also put any mail that you have into the mailbox for you to come and get out. And then he will take the letter to the post office. Inside the post office, the mail gets sorted. In smaller post offices in smaller towns, mail is sorted by hand. People do the sorting. In larger post offices in larger cities, machines do all the sorting. This is a big post office with lots of sorting machines. Well, after the mail is sorted, it's put into baskets for delivery. Each basket contains mail for one part of the city. So everybody's mail that lives in one area gets in one basket, and everybody that lives over here in this area gets in another basket. Those baskets are put into a mail truck. The mail carrier loads the baskets into the truck and drives to that part of town. and he puts the mail into all the boxes, the mail boxes. And Grandma's getting the letter that the little boy mailed to her. Let's go back and review what happens to the mail. So first, the little boy put the letter into the box. The mail carrier picked it up. He took it to the post office, where it was sorted, and it was put into baskets, and onto a mail truck for delivery, and into Grandma's mailbox. So that's the process of mailing and getting mail. Well, it's time for us to make something cool for art, and it's a giant, enormous letter E. Take a look at this. I used 4 envelopes to make the letter E. So you can see that I'm going to take it apart and then I'll show you how to make it again. So you can see that I put 2 pieces of paper together because this was a big giant E. I chose purple because that's our color of the week, but you could choose any color you wanted. I put 1 envelope this way. I put 1 envelope at the top and 1 envelope at the bottom and 1 envelope in the middle. And you can glue these or tape them, and you will have a big giant letter E. E using envelopes. Well, it's time for us to read our story of the day, and today's book is called Millie Waits for the Mail. Millie Waits for the Mail by Alexander Steffensmeyer. Millie is a cow. Every morning while being milked, Millie stared out at the farmyard. This was her favorite time of day because there was something Millie loved more than anything else. Scaring the mail carrier. Moo! Instead of boo. And chasing him off the farm. Every day Millie searched for a new hiding place. She hid behind the pigs one day, and then behind the flowers, and then in a barrel. On the days when the farmer didn't get any mail, Millie felt so let down. The farmer didn't share Millie's idea of fun. All her packages arrived broken. Millie had to be stopped. And the mail carrier had terrible nightmares every night. He dreamed of cows, cows, and more cows. But one morning he finally had an idea. Maybe if I bring the cow a package, he said to himself, she will like me. The next day, Millie lay in wait, just as she did every morning. And Millie scared the mail carrier, just as she did every morning. Boo! Moo! That's enough, shouted the farmer, chasing after Millie, who was chasing after the mail carrier again. Stop right there, Millie. Enough already, shouted the mail carrier too. This package is for you, you silly cow. Millie slid to a sudden stop. A package? She had never received a package before. What on earth could it be? The box bounced right past her and landed under the wheels of the farmer's tractor. Oh no, yelled the farmer, but it was too late. The package was completely flattened. Millie's heart dropped and her feet went out from under her. And when she pulled herself up on wobbly knees, the mail carrier's bicycle looked a little different. I'm ruined, sniffed the mail carrier. How will I deliver the mail without my bicycle? Now, every morning, Millie can't wait to finish her milking because there is something she loves more than anything else. Delivering the mail. The end. So why is Millie having to deliver the mail? What happened to the mail carrier's bicycle? That's right, it got broken. At the beginning of the story, Millie's favorite thing was what? Scaring the mail carrier. But at the end of the story, what was Millie's favorite thing to do? To deliver the mail. She's helping the mail carrier now. Well, I hope you had some fun today with our letter E is for envelopes. Maybe you want to mail a letter to someone like Grandma or your friend. I'll see you tomorrow. F is for fire safety. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.